So the next section is going to be more on core section. So that's going to give your legs a little bit of a rest and focus on different muscle groups. So the first exercise in this section will be the side crunches. So this is not too difficult, it's to get you slowly into this section. So we're going to put our hands on the head and we're going to tilt side to side. Again, sometimes you can add weight in either hand, pulling you downwards, sort of trying to feel really the core work, the side of your stomach. Right. The next one is not going to be so easy. So I'm going to first show you, explain to you how it looks, and then we're going to do it all together. So this one, we're going to go down, hands sort of underneath our shoulders, legs straight out. Sometimes if you feel not strong enough, you can make your legs a little bit wider or narrow, depends on your strength. So then from there on, we're going to really try to keep solid and then touch, and then down, and then touch, and then down, and then touch. And really, through this exercise, you should really try to stay compact rather than tilt and shift. Like I said, if that helps you, you can make your stand a little bit wider, and that will ease up the tension and pressure on your muscles. And as you progress, you can narrow the stance and make it very tough. So now that you know how the exercise looks like, we're going to do it 10 times. All right, let's challenge. Touch, down. So hopefully this exercise you could really feel your stomach work and you feel a little bit of tension. Maybe you can feel it also in your shoulders, but that will go away as you progress. The next one is we're going to be into plank position. So this time not on our hands but on our elbows, and it's going to look something like this. And then from there we're going to take one leg up, hold, and then swap. All right, so in this exercise, first we're going to focus on plank only, so hold it about 10-15 seconds, depends how much you can do it. My record is 1.5 minutes. And then we can take it one leg at a time, holding each leg for about 5 seconds, and we're going to do 6 times, so 3 times each leg. So not too much to start with, and hopefully you're familiar with the exercise, and now we can get into it. So hold for about 10, and then take one leg at a time. Start to shake, it's normal. The next exercise is going to be the sit-up position. So from here, really try to keep your shoulders and chest straight up. Try not to tilt your back too much to protect your back. So it should be like one movement at the back. And from there, we can hold it for about 10-15 seconds, depending how strong you are or how you feel. And then to make this exercise a little bit more heavier, we're gonna try to add a twist. So basically from about 10 o'clock to 2 and back. And we can repeat that about 10, 15, 20 times, really, again, depends. Right, so that's for that core session. Obviously, if you feel strong, you can repeat this once or twice more through. Again, it depends also on how much time you have. The section 3 is again going to be a little bit of core work, but this time we're also going to focus on glutes. And as you can see, we do a lot of exercise that involves glutes and core strength, because that's also something I use a lot when I'm on court, but also I think everyone wants to look good for summer, right? So we're going to start with donkey kicks. And I'm sure some of you girls, ladies, have done this one before. So we're going to be arms straight out in sort of knees down as well. Try not to hyperextend your back, so no tilting either way, this or that way. Really try to find neutral spine position. And then from here, we're going to do the kicks. We can focus on one leg at a time. So really trying to keep strong and heel pointing up towards the ceiling. This is a great exercise. Also try not to shift too much from left to right, so really try to keep compact also through your core. Right, take it onto the second leg. We can do about 15, it's good. You can really feel the burn after a while. And honestly, sometimes after you feel the burn, you should do for another 3 to 5 repetitions. That's when the strength comes from, and that's where you build actually muscle. So next exercise, we're going to do a little bit more challenging version of what we just did. So we're going to be in the same position, except that this time we're going to take our leg and arm out. So this will be challenging for our stability, but again, a great exercise. So really the goal should be to really try to reach out in either side. So it's going to look something like this. Really try to reach out and then back down. Reach, you can even hold, lock, and down. Again, the focus should be keeping your core straight, so no tilting either way. You really want to be straight, so really it should be just the slow movement of hand and arm, whereas the other, everything else is solid on the floor. So maybe you've done this exercise before, maybe not, but let's do it together now for 10 times, 5 times each side. And we're going to alternate sides on this one. So it's going to be like this, really pushing out. You can even think of your heel pointing towards the wall and fingers trying to reach the other side of the room. Two more. And the last one. Right, hopefully you enjoyed that one. I like core exercises. You kind of feel strong after you've done them, really. It really challenges you. The next one, it's going to be Spider-Man. So it's going to be legs only. So we have Superman, Spider-Man. We like to keep fun. So this one is going to be something like this. This time we're going to take one leg at the side, really trying to keep the other leg straight up and strong, and then onto the other side. And then we're going to alternate. And really you can also feel your glute working here. So really on one side you can get a stretch here, and on the other side you can feel the strong through the quads, and that still keeping your core strong. So now that you see how it looks like, we're going to go faster into that, and we're going to alternate 5 each side. So let's do it together. And the last one. Right. So I hope you learned something new today as well. The next exercise, we're also going to be in a plank position on our hands, and we're going to try to reach our knee to the opposite elbow. So it's going to look like this, like that, and opposite side. So this exercise not only challenges your core, but it also connects the diagonal sort of movements. So that's great, for example, for my serving, because obviously it comes across the body, and it works on your obliques as well. So again, good for summer. Let's do it. Today again, I focused on doing about 10 repetitions of each exercise, just so you can get familiar with it. Obviously, depending on your level, you can increase that number or challenge yourself.